Love has that passion which I can see in your eyes, my baby. A flame that does not flicker in the wind, a sunrise that refuses to fade into ordinary light, a secret written in the language of forever, across the quiet sky of your gaze. When you look at me, the world forgets its noise. The clocks lose their urgency, the roads stop rushing somewhere else, and even the restless ocean seems to kneel before the calm of your eyes. There is something in them, not just color, not just beauty, but a living fire, a whisper of devotion that wraps around my heart like warm silk in winter. Love has that passion which I can see, not spoken loudly, not demanded or declared, but shining gently, steady as the moon over a sleeping city, brave as the sun rising after the longest night. When you smile, it is not just a curve of lips, it is a promise that no storm can erase, no distance can weaken, no silence can undo. Your eyes speak before your voice does. They tell me I am home. Even when I am miles away, they tell me I am chosen. Even in a crowd of 1,000 souls, they tell me that love, real love, is not loud, but deep. My baby, do you know what your eyes do to me? They tear my fears into feathers. They soften the sharp edges of my past. They teach my guarded heart how to trust again. There is passion in the way you look at me, but it is not wild or reckless. It is sacred. It is the kind that builds, the kind that stays, the kind that stands like a lighthouse, while the waves crash against the dark. When I see that passion, I do not just see desire. I see loyalty. I see friendship. I see a future unfolding like a book we are writing together, one heartbeat at a time. If love were a garden, your eyes would be the rain, gentle, patient, necessary. If love were a journey, your eyes would be the compass, pointing me always toward you. And sometimes, when you look at me quietly, without words, without movement, I feel as though the universe itself is holding its breath just to watch us exist. Love has that passion which I can see in your eyes, my baby, a fire that does not burn me, but warms me, a spark that does not blind me, but guides me. It is there when you are laughing, bright and playful like stars dancing. It is there when you are serious, deep and thoughtful like midnight skies. It is there when you are tired, soft and vulnerable like a candle nearly asleep. And in those moments, I realize something powerful. Your eyes do not just show passion. They show truth, truth that you care, truth that you feel, truth that what we have is not an accident of time, but a decision of the heart. My baby, if ever you doubt yourself, if ever you question your worth, remember this. Your eyes hold the universe that changed my life. Before you, love was just a word, a poem someone else wrote, a story someone else told. But with you, love became real. It became touchable, breathable, alive. There are nights when I close my eyes to sleep and I still see yours glowing softly in my memory, like lanterns lighting the path back to you. And I think to myself, how did I become so blessed? How did I find someone whose eyes carry both fire and peace? Love has that passion which I can see in your eyes, my baby, and it teaches me every day how to love you better. It teaches me patience when the world is difficult. It teaches me strength when life feels heavy. It teaches me gentleness when my heart wants to rush. Your eyes are not just beautiful, they are brave, they are honest, They are full of dreams, and I want to stand beside you while every one of those dreams becomes real. If I could paint a picture of us, I would not focus on our hands or the places we have been. I would paint your eyes, because in them is everything. There is laughter there. There is hope there. There is a quiet promise that says, I am here. I am not going anywhere. My baby, I see the way your pupils soften. When you look at me, I see the way your gaze lingers, as if memorizing my face. And in those small details, I find the biggest love. It is not dramatic. It is not noisy. It is not temporary. It is steady. It is deep. It is ours. Love has that passion which I can see in your eyes, a passion that does not fade with time, but grows roots, roots that anchor us when the winds try to test our strength. I promise you this, as long as I can see that light in your eyes, I will protect it, I will honor it, I will cherish it, because what I see there is not just love for me. It is the kind of love that builds a lifetime. One day, when our hair carries silver and our steps are slower, I know I will look into your eyes and still see that same passion, softer perhaps, but even deeper, and I will smile, knowing that from the very beginning, love had that passion, which I could see in your eyes, my baby, and it was real,